Warning, I swear a lot. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, I guess, back to the Mech Locker. So, Helldivers recently released their update, which introduces mechs, and the mechs in that game are extremely similar to, like, BattleTech mechs. There's only one type of mech at the moment, and it's probably only going to be one type with varying loadouts. They're probably not going to roll out a whole production line of different kinds of mechs, which I would really want, but they're probably not going to do. But the point is, getting to play with mechs in a different game kind of reignited my love for mechs in general, and the fact that Helldivers exosuits, they're technically not mechs, they're exosuits, but whatever. The fact that they are incredibly reminiscent of BattleTech mechs, which are my favorite mechs, by the way, BattleTech and Mech Warrior, that is my favorite brand of mechs, as it were, these chunky war machines that just feels like they're a little more tactical in how they fight, whereas, like, Armored Cores are like, you know, they are tactical, but it's definitely more flashy, and then Gundams are ridiculously flashy and bordering on magic, and don't even get me started on Gurren Lagann, Jesus Christ. It reignited my love for mechs again. It always happens periodically, and I'm back now, and I decided to start a Mercenary campaign in BattleTech, which is the name of this game, which has a fantastic opening, by the way. I use scenes from the opening of this game in the intro opening thingy for Mech Locker because they're so fucking good. And I kind of ran with an idea, as it were. I kind of ran with a thought process, because at the same time, I'm also, first of all, I'm in a Goth band, and we're getting so close to releasing that fucking album. It's going to be a couple weeks, but the work is basically done, and I can't wait. And second of all, I'm playing through Limbus Company at the moment and going through a canto based on everyone's favorite Korean Goth boy. So I kind of worked these ideas into the mech company that I've made, that I'm running, as it were. So it all spawned when I made my character, who is called, and I gave them the call sign Raven because of Armored Core 6, and I guess the rest of the Armored Core games, I think, because I haven't played the others. But the point is, your call sign in Armored Core 6 is Raven. So I was like, I'm going to take Raven because it's a great call sign, and it's an homage to a different mech game I've played. And then I thought, why not lean into that sort of avian theme, as it were, for the rest of the pilots, and then put in my friends and family in here. So, like, for instance, my friend Dan is Kestrel, Buffy is Crow, my brother James is Rock, which is a type of bird, Sweetman is Sparrow, and Lucas is Tancho, and Tancho is a red-crested crane, so that is a bird as well. So I've given everyone bird-themed names, and I kind of wanted to lean into, like, sort of gothic kind, or not even gothic, just goth idea for, like, the color of the mech. So it's very dark colors with some vague white highlights to kind of accent it, with a big old bird on the company flag, and the company's name is Nevermore, just to round off the goth references perfectly. And here we are. And the theming doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's still very early in the campaign, and I'm honestly not very good at BattleTech, so I'm not exactly rolling in everything I want. I named the mechs after songs on the upcoming album, because, you know, song names are actually, they double as mech names really well. So Dan's Blackjack, for instance, is called Henrietta. He's not in the band, by the way. It's just me, Luke, and Harry who are in the band, but I haven't had an opportunity to get Harry in here. Yeah. Dan's Blackjack is called Henrietta. Sweetman's Panther is called Dead by Dawn. Buffy's Commando is called St. Gilbert. Lucas's Firestarter is called Cassette 666, and my Phoenix Hawk is called Nocturnal. Spelt incorrectly on purpose. You'll see why when the song comes out. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this little campaign, and A, because of the theming, and B, because I really wanted to get back into just playing around with Mech Warrior and BattleTech mechs. That's what I really wanted. I need to get more Mech Warrior games. In fact, there are plenty. I need to get Mech Warrior 2 on PC, because I only ever played that when I was a kid on PS1, and I adore that game, but I want to be able to play that game with a keyboard and mouse. Like, that would change everything. But we got some weird stuff going on here in terms of our builds. Nocturnal is equipped with a long coil, and for those who don't know, the coil basically builds power as your mech moves, and then when you fire it, it spends all that power. It's damage times evasion, so the further you move, the more power it does, also the more heat it builds up. So there's a lot of potential there for that weapon. It can be quite powerful, and I've got a machine gun just in case. And a fuck ton of heat sinks to try and manage it, because the Phoenix Hawk Nocturnal itself is not very good at managing its heat. That's just a thing, that's just how it is. Cassette 666, despite being called a fire starter, because the fire starter is the make of the mech, as it were, it's the model. This thing does not carry a single flamethrower, not one. Nope. It carries short lasers, 4 short lasers, and an AC-5, which is an autocannon, for those of you who don't know. And those short lasers are designed to be used at incredibly close range and can be used after you perform a melee attack. So the idea is Tancho will charge this thing into a mech, preferably a light one. This is kind of going to be a light hunter-killer, as it were. Punch them, and then fire on them with 4 short lasers, which will probably do the trick. And if I really wanted to lean into this, I could actually add more. I could get rid of the AC and replace it. let me just have a quick look, okay? Let me cook. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I could have 6 short lasers on this thing. Do I have like an AC2? Would that fit? It would fit. Do I have the ammo for? I do have the ammo for an AC2. Interesting. Yes, and we get a little heat sink in there. Yes, to keep up the heat efficiency a bit. Although I can't imagine he'll be firing the short lasers that often, unless he's consistently staying within close range or someone. But basically, use the AC2 while closing distance, because the range on the AC2 is extreme. Not tons of damage, but if you hit a light mech with that, it can tear through the armor. So there's a lot going on there. Then it closes to melee with 6 short lasers. Or small lasers, beg your pardon, they're called small lasers, but 6 small lasers. And a melee attack. That's gonna do something. For sure. Oh, fuck it, yeah, let's run with that, why not? So St. Gilbert, if I remember rightly, yeah, has a coil M on it, which is a medium coil. So shorter range, I think shorter damage than my character's long coil, but still a lot of potential damage in there, and then medium lasers for standard, like, engagement, as it were. This thing isn't supposed to be the most devastating thing on the field. It's like a scout, you know. Much like, Cassette 666 is also a scout. These are both scouts with the capacity to catch enemies out with some serious damage if the opportunity allows for it. But for the most part, they're just going to be dipping in and out of the trees, moving as far as they can, taking pot shots, achieving objectives, that kind of thing, you know? I like light mechs. I'm actually a big fan of light mechs in BattleTech, which I know is a very strange and boring stance, but wait till you hear what my favorite mech is, because this will make everyone who knows about this shit roll their fucking eyes, but the Jenner is actually my favorite mech. I love the Jenner. I would be tempted to have my character pilot a Jenner if I managed to get my hands on one. I just really they feel so iconic for Mech Warrior. Not because they're good, per se, although of course they can be good, most mechs in this game can be good, but because everyone who has played one of these games has piloted or fought, or piloted and fought a Jenner. Everyone has. It is iconic, it is the original mech. I love Jenners so much, I really hope I get one. So Dead by Dawn, which is Sparrow's mech, is an interesting one in that it has a PPC, which is a particle projector cannon. So they're really good. Particle projector cannons are fantastic, but it also has an LRM-15, which means it shoots 15 missiles at long range every turn if I choose to do so. So a lot of long range damage here, because the Panther, which the Dead by Dawn is a Panther. Low movement, high durability for a light mech, but a light mech with good durability is still a light mech and will probably fall under concentrated fire. So the key for this thing is to stay way the fuck back. If it has to get in close, it's okay in melee, it can land a solid hit. That's the point, actually. I need to check something. Most of the damage that Cassette 666 will do will be from its small lasers, but that'll be alright. I'm bringing this Panther out of storage because Rock was injured horrifically in the last contract I did. He was piloting a Centurion called Sanctuary. His new ship will be called Sanctuary as well. His new mech will be called Sanctuary as well. But his mech went down. It exploded. It's gone. Medium mech gone this early in the campaign is pretty fucking devastating. But we'll bounce back, we always do. And then Kestrel's mech Henrietta. I mean, Henrietta is a blackjack, and blackjacks just do fire support, and this thing does fire support with a bit of a focus on actually moving into close range. Because the 4 medium lasers really start to open up at closer ranges, and the machine guns can come into play once the armor has been peeled away and start wreaking havoc with the internal systems and causing a lot of damage. And to top it all off, Blackjack, I really like this mech, by the way, I adore Blackjack. But Henrietta specifically is durable as fuck. Blackjack's adorable as fuck. This thing can take quite a bit of punishment for a medium mech. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. As you can tell, I'm very excited about all of this. I love mechs. I really, really fucking do. And I love this game. This game fucking rules. I haven't really featured this on Mech Locker because we were doing like custom mechs for people per their requested designs. And this game doesn't have a lot of customization, it just has a lot of mechs in it. But you can customize your equipment, sure, but I couldn't really present this game and be like, here you go, I've made you a special mech when it's just a Jenna with 4 fucking lasers on it. It's like, that's not difficult to do, and it's not special. At least Armored Core has a lot of customization options, which means you can make really special things. But I digress. Let's actually, well, first of all, we need to wait for Cassette 666 to finish being modded, retrofitted, as it were, just fitted, refitted, that's the word. And then we can run a little contract. Yeah. I've been talking a lot already, and it's been like 10 minutes. Now, with our mechs the way they are, I'm not sure if we could handle a 2 skull, but then again, this is a video, we should probably pick an interesting fight. So we're gonna do it. This will probably end very poorly, but I'm gonna lean into salvage because I suspect we might lose a mech or 2, and we could really do with some more parts to get new mechs. So, yeah, a 2 skull battle. Now, who are we gonna bring? Obviously, Henrietta is a must. I'm just gonna swap those around actually, just to show that that needs to stay in. Kestrel pilots Henrietta incredibly well, and I expect Kestrel to be a defender, which means he can take a lot of punishment whilst piloting Henrietta and still be okay. I'm like a pilot/tactician. I move around a lot in Nocturnal. It's important to keep moving in this thing, A, to do damage, and B, just to survive, because this is an incredibly lightly armored medium mech, so I need to be careful. Speed is key. I think the long-range firepower of Dead by Dawn would be a good shout. The question is, do we bring St. Gilbert or Cassette 666? Because I really do fear that Tantra will get obliterated in a big firefight running around in that thing. I'm not sure if this is the battle, necessarily the right mission for a close quarters light mech. I think... So it might have to be St. Gilbert for this one. I have to say, out of all these mech names, St. Gilbert is my favorite. I think that's a great name for a mech. That is such a good... St. Gilbert and Henrietta are the best names here, in my opinion, for mechs. I think those are 2 solid names. Dead by Dawn feels like I kind of forced it a little bit. But I really wanted it to be the album, the names of the songs on the album. When we release another album, which we're already fucking working on, I can try playing with some more names. But that'll be a while from now, because we haven't even got the first album out yet. Let's see what we can do. Now, for those of you who are actually good at this game, I'm not, okay? So if I'm shit, you're right, I am shit, right? That's just, there's no 2 ways about it. It's not like, oh, you know, I was on camera. Usually I'm really good at this game. I'm not. I just like the game. That is literally it. I just enjoy it. I'm not good at it, but it's one of those games where I don't care that I'm shit at it because I get to play with mechs and have fun with them and build them and have pilots and raise their skills and customize the loadouts, and it's just all that. It's just all that and the chips and the bag that they're in. Big good time stuff, yes. This is where the satellite pictures showed the hostile lance touching down. Move up and make contact, let's see what we're dealing with. Expect serious resistance, Oliveira, I don't know. Darius out. So, the mission description mentioned that this was a heavy lance, which I gotta be honest, kind of spooks me already, but let's go see what we're dealing with. We might want to be careful about how we push up, though, because, yeah, we're going to want Henrietta with us. Oh, we've already spotted a vehicle. That's easier to deal with, potentially. They tend to be a little more fragile. Options for maneuverability are a bit limited. I have jump packs. St. Gilbert doesn't have a jetpack, so... Urban assault vehicle, that sounds dangerous. That's because it is. A stray shot hit St. Gilbert, that's not great. Good chances for hits. I don't know how heavily armored that assault vehicle is, we're about to find out. But it is a good sign for us that one of the members of their lance is just a vehicle. It's one less mech to deal with, and mechs are the true danger. That isn't to say the vehicles aren't a problem, because this thing has 4 machine guns, an AC-10++, an SRM-2++, and an LRM-10++. It's fucking going for it, but it is weak against melee. This unit's been maintained in a substandard way and carries only 75% of its normal armor. That's good. See what you can do.
Confirmed.
That was some damage. That was some damage. Damage occurred. Okay. I'd love to get St. Gilbert to go in the trees, but it wouldn't be able to fire. It wouldn't be able to see. It could go up here, but it would be visible. Then again, it could fire the coil and medium lasers. I'm sure that'll kill it. I don't know. I've never used the medium coil. I'm actually not sure. Let's see how it do. This will build up a fair amount of heat, but it should be all right.
Copy that.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, there we go. That's a quarter of their lance destroyed.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Good fucking start. Oh, that's just a panther.
I've been sensor locked.
That's okay. We'll just move someone else up to be a more tempting target, and that more tempting target will be me because I move quite quickly. I can use my jump pack to move further, but it doesn't count for building the power on the coil because the coil is built up by kinetic movement, by your feet literally hitting the ground. So I'll be firing at its base damage, but I get to move very far. You know, little flanking maneuvers and such. And also build up a lot of evasion, and I'm right in their crosshairs up here, so they'll be more inclined to focus on me.
Engaging jump jets.
Hey, buddy. Surprise! I shot your leg. And give him a bit of the old business, you know, just a little bit of business.
Confirmed.
Alright, buddy. Precision strike. On them, yeah, their legs did take damage. Its right arm is the one with the particle cannon on it. Assuming it does have a particle cannon, so right arm, go for it.
Firing on target.
We did expose the structure, that's pretty good. I was hoping to blow Psych off, but, you know, you can't always go that way. Some bitch-ass fool coming in over here. Fuck, that was pretty bad.
My armor.
We need to get rid of that panther, because if it's going to sensor lock St. Gilbert. Oh, please don't do... Okay, good. I thought that was going to fire at St. Gilbert, which would have been a serious problem. It was just me, though. It's fine. I've got quite a bit of armor. There's a mech over there. We can confirm it has lasers. It's probably a medium. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Reporting.
You need to get moving, because you've taken hits. At least in the trees, you take less damage. But you are in a little bit of danger. But it's difficult. Sometimes it's like, do I pull this mech back to avoid it taking further damage, or do I push forward with it so that it can kill what's attacking it and therefore not be in danger anymore? If you could precision strike its left leg and knock it down... I mean, you destroyed its left arm, which is not the arm which had stuff on it. I don't think its left arm was equipped with anything, but, you know, it does damage, I suppose. Sparrow, I need you to get rid of it. I really do. I really need you to make it fucking dead. This is what I require from you. Yeah, you should be able to.
Roger.
And if we can get rid of that vehicle, then we just got one more mech to deal with, and we'll be good to go. There we go, his left leg went out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's having a bad time.
Taking a critical hit.
Pilot's been injured. He's about to get injured again from falling over. There we go. I'm going to do something reckless. Let's do this.
Leg damage imminent.
Oh, yeah. I love doing that.
Warning. Armor low.
So I took damage to my leg armor for doing that, and also stability damage, but god, that was worth it. So what is that mech over there, actually? Let me have a look. A crab. Ooh, crabs are big. That's a big boy mech. Yeah, I like those. They're big silly. I'd love to get one of those. They're also very durable, so...
What's up, boss?
We're probably going to be plinking away at that thing for a while. The crab is on the move. I hope he doesn't melee me, because that would hurt real bad. Oh, it has a lot of lasers. Ah.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
They're behind us. We've been flanked. I don't like that. Push up over there, buddy. I need you to knock out that striker if you can.
On it.
That fucking PPC shot wasn't even close. What do you have to say for yourself?
Enemy flanking.
You're in a very bad position, though. Being caught between two sides is not good. Because, say for example, if Henrietta turned around to engage the targets behind us, the crab would just unleash lasers into his back, which could do a lot of damage. Rear armor is not great. We need to get rid of these two. As far as I can tell, it's not extremely heavy missile fire coming from this direction, so we can kind of ignore it for the moment, but chances are they're probably pushing up. That's a lot of missiles. Jesus Christ, they've got something big down there.
Holding.
We need to do something about that. But we need to get rid of these two. If I jump to there, then I could hit it with my machine gun as well. That might do a little bit more damage.
Engaging jump jets.
Plus my stability is kind of shit right now, so I could do with a moment to sort that out. Get rid of it. There we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
That's one less thing they have. How many missiles do they have? That's a real problem. He's now firing it. Ooh, still managed to hit Henrietta as well. Fucking, oh. I thought this was going to be fairly by the books because it was going pretty well, but oh boy, I don't think so. Unfortunately, we need to know what we're dealing with. We need to know whether we prioritize the crab or go after these guys. As it turns out, she can't even see him anyway. Brace.
I'm being flanked.
I don't really think that should count. I've had more direct lines on someone's back than that, and the game has been like, no, it's not a rear shot. No, it didn't count. So I'm calling some bullshit. Problem is they're sniping us with missiles, which means they can hit us practically anywhere we go. Hasn't really been damaged much. We haven't breached this exterior armor yet, so just go for him, I suppose. Do your best.
Confirmed.
How did that miss? It went through his arm. I call various amounts of bullshit. It went through his arm. Hello, we found you, haven't we? That's a lot of missiles. That will break. Yep, that will absolutely get through his armor.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Yeah, I bet. Precision strike. Left torso, cool it, make it happen.
Engaging with target.
Heat sink destroyed. And for a laser-reliant mech such as his, that's actually pretty damaging. Because lasers use a lot of heat. Oh god. Oh, if that had hit, he would have died. Pretty sure. Sparrow needs another turn very fucking soon. He can't take much more of this. Ooh. Oh, you're actually gonna... Oh, I didn't think you were gonna do that. Ow. It's a lot of damage. He has at least one short laser, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Ow. Rude.
Damage minimal.
Okay, right, okay, now...
I'm here.
You need to fucking get fucking moving and not be shot in the back anymore. That would be pretty good. You're also really hot. You got a lot of heat buildup going, so you're probably going to need to just have a turn to ease that off. So cool thing, actually, about defensive gameplay in this game is that a lot of your defense is based off of two things, armor and movement. If you move a lot, if your mech can move very far, then it's harder to hit, as evidenced by those arrows next to that little tree symbol. Typically, a mech either can move very far or has a lot of armor. Now, in some rare cases, you could probably get both. Dead by Dawn is kind of at a disadvantage in that it kind of has neither. Its armor is pretty good for a light mech, but it's still a light mech, so it's not that durable. It also doesn't move very far unless you sprint it. Its idea is supposed to be fire support, which we are trying to use it for, but they keep shooting it with missiles.
Understood. Moving fast.
If we can get him into the trees with a high evasion bonus, then it should limit the amount of damage he takes next turn. This turn. There are 4 things coming from the south. We need to deal with the crab quickly.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Evidently, they got bored of firing Dead by Dawn. Now that it's in the trees, just going for Henrietta. Get up there in the trees with a high evasion bonus, and then we can at least see what we're up against. Scout it, if you will. You know, do that whole scouting thing you're supposed to be doing. What have they got? A trebuchet. That's a bad fucking start. It's a medium mech, so it's already a bad start for us. Did that hit? I didn't fucking see. Okay, so let's have a look. A javelin, light mech. Trebuchet, medium. Griffin, medium. Griffin, medium. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Ah, oh, Jiminy Cricket Batman, that's not good. Ah, that's a problem.
Engaging jump jet.
Luckily, I can just keep flying around and pissing this guy off, but it does mean that my coil is not doing much damage. That's better than nothing.
Targeting rear armor.
Come on, I had to do something. Nope, not really. It did damage him, just not much. There's a Griffin. Oh, they're all just gonna aim at Crow, aren't they? Yeah, they're just gonna aim them at St. Gilbert. Yeah, Son Chiblet. Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, I don't like it. No. Well, if we moved you one step back, that would be a really good shot on him. If you went over there, you'd get an evasion bonus and still be able to shoot him. And be in the trees. Yes.
Coordinates received.
Good. Okay, right. No fooling, just get him. Right torso.
Locked on target.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some good stuff.
I think I hit something good.
I think you did. They bother me. They bother me in a major way. Please don't. Oh. She's gonna have to do a lot of moving around if she wants to stay alive. She probably won't be firing very much, if at all. Oh, don't do that.
Oh, that really hurt.
Okay, so Kestrel's been injured.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
That mech somehow managed to kick Henrietta in the head. Managed to raise its foot high enough to actually punt its head and damage the fucking pilot. Sure, I don't know how the fuck he managed that, but that is pretty impressive. There's that javelin down there being a prick. I know they like their missiles. She's taking damage.
Internal structure damage.
The mech, she is taking damage. Oh no. 2 LRM-15s, yeah, that's where all the fucking missiles are coming from. Go for them. Actually, before you do that, because I suspect they're going to pick on you because your evasion is very low right now, get vigilance. You won't be able to specify your shots, but hopefully it won't matter. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good shot. Okay, alright, already blew it open. If that hits me, I'm going to fall over. It didn't even hit me. Fantastic. Go on, Henrietta, bang him out. Did some damage. Now machine guns. Oh, nice. Yes, good. Marvelous.
Go down.
Alright, the crab is dealt with. That's something. Obviously, they're going to fire. Oh, I don't like how they keep firing at her. That's a real problem. Because if their whole lance just keeps shooting at her, they're going to hit her eventually. And with something big. Every shot increases the chance of another one hitting. I, unfortunately, need to jump down there. Good news is I can land in the trees. I want to aim for that fucking trebuchet. Because that's the stupid thing with all the fucking missiles. Good. Of course, if they manage to hit me, I will fall over. But my evasion is very high. So it swings and roundabouts. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Blew her arm off. Ah! Oh, you bastard! Just do some damage. Blow something off.
Roger.
Well, you did a lot of damage. It was just kind of spread out a little. And this guy's being a nuisance. Please don't. She took a lot of damage.
That shot went internal.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, because you got like no armor left. Okay, but they've got a lot of missiles, so they can pretty much hit her wherever. She needs to back off. Her staying here is just ensuring her demise by this point. It's gonna be an expensive mission. This is gonna be very expensive. Lucky that missed, or it would have knocked me on my ass, for sure. Part of the problem I have is I've built up a fair amount of heat, as well as stability damage. Instability, I suppose. One good hit will knock me over, and if I keep firing, I'm gonna end up damaging myself. Death from aboving that, that fucking mech was not a good idea, that panther, but it was pretty fucking hype, so I'm gonna let myself off. I've still got plenty of evasion, so maybe Dan should go first. Go for it.
Firing.
It didn't break anything, though. Oh, it's scary. The good news is that Dead by Dawn only really took damage to its back armor. It's still taking damage to its front armor, but it's not as bad. He's still got some front-facing armor to lose. You can tank it a little bit for now with help from the trees. You just need to do some damage. You need to knock this thing out. You have enough. You have enough. Here's what you do, okay? Give you vigilance, because you're probably going to take a few hits this turn, but then on your turn, you bail. Because you'll get your turn earlier than everyone else. There we go, that did some big damage. Knocked out one of its missile launchers, took off one of its arms, injured the pilot. That's what we were hoping for. Destroyed one of St. Gilbert's heat sinks.
Damage critical.
And she's unsteady. Just keep pulling back.
Good to go.
At the very least, you might be able to distract them a little bit, but that is the most you will do in terms of contributions to the fight right now. You just need to get out of there. She lost her oh god, she lost the coil. Oh, that's a really valuable and expensive weapon, but you know what? I'd rather, if she survives, then I don't care about the coil. As long as the mech survives, as long as the pilot survives, that's all I care about. Taking a lot of hits. Oh, that's bad. Yep, that's pretty bad.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah, that was quite a bit as well. Yeah, that was a fair bit of internal structure damage. Yep, it certainly was. I've taken fuck all damage in this battle. Surely I can take a little bit. Surely I will be okay if I take just a little bit of damage. Yeah? Time to put on the big boy pants. I can only hit either of those two. May as well focus on the trebuchet and bring it down. If I can.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage.
That thing is now out of weapons. We can safely ignore it. It will try to close to melee, we just have to stay out of range. But its left and right torso, left and right arms have all been destroyed. It has no more weapons. It's done. We can safely ignore it. One down, technically. 3 to go. Oh, it's just a little stressful. Yes, just a little bit stressful. Now firing on that, yep. Taking it like a champ. Everything's fine. Start moving around. Do a real long-form flanking maneuver.
Good to go.
You could plant a few lasers in someone's back. That could actually do quite a bit of damage. Or we could set her to work just taking down that trebuchet. It could still melee us, which is pretty dangerous. Yep, still got enough heat capacity for it. Give it a go.
Engaging target.
Nice, knocked off one of its arms. Good. They might go for me now. They might go for me now. Nope. I would like to call various amounts of bullshit on the fact that that happened, because she had like 6 evasion points and was pretty fucking far away. And he fired 1 shot from his fucking PPC and nailed her directly. Direct center mass hit, destroyed the entire fucking mech. Not even like, oh, it blew off an arm. No, center mass, perfect shot from vast distances. Sure, why not? It happened. I can't say it didn't happen, because it did. It's worth pointing out that Henrietta has taken heads damage. If the head is destroyed, the mech goes down instantly, because the pilot has been incapacitated. And if Henrietta gets knocked out of this fight, we're done. There's no way we're taking them without Henrietta.
I have a feeling
We're gonna have to make some big risky plays. We'll probably lose Dead by Dawn, just like we lost St. Gilbert. But if it happens, it happens. What can we do? At least spend all your missiles first.
Targeting for an I'm out of LRMs.
Yep, that was shredded his armor. What's a javelin gonna do? What are you gonna do, little man? Make Dead by Dawn easier to hit, I bet. Oh no, going for me. I should probably get moving, because my evasion is quite low.
Warning. Armor low.
Armor is low, yeah, because I've been shot a few times. My stability is coming back, though. You know what isn't coming back? My heat. Every turn, I'm just running the engine hotter and hotter, and eventually I'm gonna have to stop. Jump jets are very fucking useful. Can I even fire? Nope, that's too much. Okay. Fine. I'll brace. They probably won't shoot at me. It's not very tactically viable. Oh! Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Damn it. Oh, I'm wounded.
Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, you probably are. We're losing a lot of stuff.
Orders?
Now, most would say, Foreman, you should probably pull out, and you'd be right. But I'm like, nah. Nah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. Look, guys, I'm gonna win. What if Dan made a real... Oh, could Dan make a serious power play? We'll make a little bit of a power play, yeah? Use vigilance. So that you get to go before the heavy mechs do next turn. Fire on this guy, don't use your LB because you'll probably miss and you're running out of ammo. Just fire with everything else and do some damage.
Acknowledge.
I shredded its armor. It's something. Unfortunately, Griffins are really durable, as it turns out. Yikes. It's fine. It's fine. What do you want, Trebuchet? No one cares. And just keep firing, buddy. Just keep firing. Just do what you can.
Target locked on enemies 6.
Cool. Cool. That did something. Cool. Are you actually... You little bitch, go away. No. I don't... Actually, both melee attacks that he suffered hit him in the face. That's so... unlikely. That is so horrifically unlikely. That it hurts my soul in ways that anyone who doesn't play this game doesn't quite understand how much that hurt. Why? I sit here and I'm like, I'm gonna do another mech locker. It's been a long time since I talked about mechs and how much I love mechs. And yeah, I just want to really tell the good, nice folks at home just how much I love mechs. And I've lost 3. Well, I've lost 2. I'm probably gonna lose these 2 as well, though. We haven't actually... I mean, we've taken out the trebuchet, technically. We haven't destroyed any other mechs. Maybe I can just draw their attention a little bit. I just don't have enough heat sinks, really. That was a direct hit despite all of those evasion points.
Minimal.
I'd like you to get a little bit of revenge, Sparrow, if you could. You see that fucker there? I'd quite like him dead.
Confirmed.
There we go.
Tango down.
Ah, that felt good. Fire on him.
Engaging target.
I exposed his structure. Now they're probably just going to fire at Dead by Dawn, aren't they? That's exactly what they're going to do, isn't it? No? Okay, lucky. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Cool, good. Dead by Dawn could potentially just keep taking pot shots. Cool. Okay, good. Right, I like it. Excellent. We just have to stay out of the reach of that trebuchet. I want you to make it as awkward for them as possible, and I want you to keep shooting them.
Target lock on rear arc.
Blew off his right arm. Fucking amazing.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Look at Dead by Dawn putting the work in. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, I need to cool down this fucking mech because I'm fucking... Even in a polar biome, no less, I am running it ragged. Absolutely ragged. I need to run far enough that I can get my defensive bonuses, but close enough that I'm still in range so that they fire at me instead of Dead by Dawn, because he will not survive a PPC shot. He will not. He will go down. And then it will be just me. I don't fancy my odds against two medium mechs that are both heavier than me. I like to punch above my weight class, but not that much. It's something to be avoided if possible. I think I'm far away enough there that he wouldn't be able to melee me. It'll have to be good enough.
Full throttle.
But I need to take a turn to not fire so that the heat sinks can catch up. And not using my jump jets either, because those also... There we go, lost a lot of heat on that one. That's good. Please fire at me. Please fire at me. Fire at me, you prick. Go on, do it. You're a coward. And a crack shot, apparently.
Armor low.
I bet my armor's low. I keep getting shot. I was kind of hoping to run, like, multiple missions in this video, and boy, are we just not going to have time for that. Do some damage. He has taken armor damage. See if he can do some more.
Engaging with target.
Good. That exposed his... That got through the bar. Good. Yes. Okay. Right. Progress. Wonderful. Please stop shooting at me. Oh my god. Although up there, I can see all of them. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for this.
Engaging jump jet.
Goodbye! I love being a huge wuss. Go for him. Fuck it.
Engaging target.
Oh, you shot his leg. That's not what I would have chosen, really. Oh. Oh. Too scary. Use vigilance, just in case you get shot. Go for it.
Enemy outflanked.
Well, you missed anyway. Whatever. It's fine. We've been hitting practically every shot up to this point. And that was a shocking amount of good luck. Couldn't last forever. Sparrow has to keep contributing to overall damage, or A, this fight will last forever, and B, it will last forever and we'll lose. Use that again, just it lowers any damage you might take, and fire.
Locking on target.
Oh, you hit his face. Nice. Good, actually. We can keep hitting his face. My structure's been exposed. It's gonna happen eventually. Alright, let's try and make a play. Aim for the head. 2% chance.
Engaging target.
Ooh. Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
He critted his LRM, so that's actually pretty good. That means he won't fire missiles anymore, or it took... I don't know if it actually was destroyed, but it took more damage, that's for sure. My next turn, though, I might need to not fire because my heat is running too high. Oh. Also, my chest is damaged quite severely. If they land... I reckon, if they land one good hit on my center torso, I'm gone. Come on, fish for the crit.
I copy.
Good enough. Good enough. Good enough.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Big damage, good enough. I wonder if that was all of his guns. Now I've cooled down my engine, I can start jumping around again. He is just really intimidating, him following me around like that. It's just very scary. Don't you dare. Okay. Right, I thought he was going to melee Dead by Dawn, at which point it would have been fucking game over for them. Ugh. It might require a little bit of editing to keep this interesting, because boy, this has been a long fight. Also, I fucking hope that Kestrel and Crow are still alive. I can't remember if I turned on permadeath or not. Alright, I reckon you can turn and fire and potentially kill that guy and finally put him out of our misery. Please.
Attacking from position.
There we go. You had a good run, buddy, but fuck off. Done with you. Still taking a lot of missile damage. It's not great. I wonder if any of my heat sinks got damaged. I can't remember because it's been such a long fucking battle with 21 rounds, but that might explain why I'm running so hot. Or it's just I haven't optimized this mech very well. Maybe I should get rid of the machine guns and replace them with more, or machine gun actually, there's only one, and replace it with another heat sink. Just lean into the coil. Alright, I would prefer if you took that guy alive, so give it a go. Yeah, sure.
Tango down.
Center torso is intact, so that's the least amount of damage it can realistically take. This guy, we're just gonna focus on killing him. Go for him.
Engaging target.
There we go.
Enemy
Oh
mech
god.
destroyed.
That's the last of them. Yeah, it is. We lost 2 mechs. And one of them was a fucking medium. But we won. We're getting paid fuck all for this as well, because I opted in on salvage. Yeah. Roughly 70 grand. Which is a pitiful amount. Oh god. How are they doing? Oh, Crow and Kestrel have both been killed in action. On top of that, I'm pretty sure their mechs are gone as well. Maybe Henrietta would have survived because only the head was destroyed, not the sense torso, but I don't know. St. Gilbert is definitely gone. Sparrow's injured. I'm okay, I guess. Besides the trauma. Oh, look, I could get a javelin. Oh, how wonderful. There are enough griffin parts here, though, to get a full griffin. I just have to get lucky. Please, I could really do with another medium mech. But if you also felt kind enough to give me that AC-10++ and that LRM-10++, and maybe that SRM-2++, these would just be fantastic if you could do that for me. Yeah, that'd be great. But most importantly, please, please, please give me that griffin. Did we get it? I can't see. You're kidding me. Did we not? You horrible game. You horrible, horrible, horrible game. You couldn't even give me a mech back. You took 2 of my mechs and 2 of my pilots. Couldn't even give me a fucking griffin in return. St. Gilbert has been destroyed and could not be recovered. We're gonna need to do some repairs. Kestrel has died. Crow has died. From the looks of it, though, it would appear that Henrietta has survived. Yes, it has. It's just that the head was destroyed. Okay. Well, that's something, isn't it? Oh, boy. Okay, alright. Well, that is a bit of a problem. I mean, it could be worse. At least we've still got Henrietta. That's a really good mech. There is a partial mech salvage for a Jenna in here. I want a Jenna. I really do. I really want a Jenna. And when you know it, they aren't selling partial mech salvage for griffins in here. Go figure. Did we even get any of those special parts as well? Did we get any of those? It just occurred to me, I didn't check. No, none of them. Nah, why would we? Nah, why would we get that? Even though I set it so I got 15 of the fucking pieces of salvage, but I didn't get any of the good shit randomly. Oh boy. Repairing Henrietta will cost 22,000 and take 2 days. So let me point out, just to give you some context, that the money we got from that mission was lowered so much, you know, that we only got like 70,000 for it. Repairing Henrietta will cost 1/3 of what we made from that mission, not including, you know, salvage. I need to refit this thing because it's lost its LRMs, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh no, the LRM was attached to its center torso. It just happened to run out of ammo at that point. Okay, so actually that was the best way that could have gone, because the left torso and left arm have nothing on them. All right, so we got real lucky. Well, you know. Oh, by the way, repairing Dead by Dawn will cost more than we made from that mission, not including salvage. I mean, like, I'm happy to spend that money because this mech and its pilot pulled it the fuck out. Right? Seriously. And finally, my mech is looking a little, could do with a little bit of a touch up, and yeah, cassette 666 is fine. But now for the part I didn't want to check, really. The barracks. Let's check the mech warriors, and oh boy, there are less people here now.
Yes, Commander.
Rock is still out for 62 days.
Standing by.
Sparrow is still out for 23 days. Bare minimum, we need to hire one more person. Alright.
Ready for orders.
Welcome to the team, Phoenix. We finally got Harry in there as well. There we go. Now we just have to wait like 20 days for Sparrow to get back up, and then we can keep fighting and keep making money, and we didn't make any money on this one. We also might need to leave this sector because these missions aren't looking very good. Ambush Convoy is a real fucker. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, ladies and gentlemen, but next time, because I think I want to do one more. I don't think I mean, unless people really liked this, I don't think I'll be doing it too regularly. I don't know. I do stuff on a whim. But I do, at the very least, want to do one more, because I'm having a good time with it. I just had fun today in general. I just love playing this game, even though I lost most of my company. I'm just having fun and want to do a bit more. So next time, I reckon we'll handle that tag team mission, which is basically a 2-on-2, like we have 2 teams of mechs, they have 2 teams of mechs, and I reckon that fight will probably take quite a while. Throw another load of mech goodness at you guys. I know, you guys aren't, not all of you guys, but most of you guys probably aren't quite as into mechs as I am, but this is an example of me being like, look, this is a thing I really like, it's a thing I'm really passionate about, I fucking love mechs, I'd really like to share it with you, and if that's not your cup of tea, that's absolutely fine. There's no guilt or stress on that whatsoever. But if you do like that sort of thing, then A, good news, there's more coming, and B, thank you so much for watching. I hope you look forward to next time. God knows I am right now, even though I'm literally about to sit here and record it right now. And the only reason I'm ending the episode is so that the first episode will be of a reasonable length. A Foreman video of a reasonable length. Absurd, I know. Special thanks to Lit Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartland, Harak J, Draft, Dresso, Sion Distance, LOL, Final Legend, Ethrobin, Linky, Zeon Cedar, Bimblewart, Majoko Maimoon, Alkir, Honeydew Corporation, Sweet Baby Red, Jessica Kitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Owl, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Warmaster, Oku, SCP-1068, Namad, and Kenny Tier 100 for support me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you all so much for watching. I just really like BattleTech, and I like mechs and stuff, and I'm lucky in that, for 2 things. I'm lucky that being a content creator who is not beholden to like a company or anything like that. Rooster teeth, oh, that really sucks. Yeah, it means I can basically do what I want, but also because I have cool fans who are either A, willing to watch what I put out, or B, are willing to wait for me to put out the thing that they like so that they can watch that. I'm very lucky that these things are the case. So thank you guys, genuinely, I greatly appreciate it. And if you watch this, then thank you even more for that, because it's nice when the stuff I'm, you know, got a real little bit of a hankering for is stuff that people actually want to see. But whatever happens next time, it'll probably be as much of a disaster as this one was. But maybe we'll find a Jenna. I fucking hope so. And if we do, hope I see you there. Doodles. Goodbye.